Hey guys, welcome back. Going to do a third video for you tonight because it's snowing and I got nowhere to go. I wanted to do a quick little talk about review type deal, not a professional review because I'm not that good at this stuff. The razor I got for Christmas, the King C Gillette Safety Double Edge Razor, designed for edging with closed comb chrome plated finish. Let's read the write-up, shall we? The pinnacle of over a century's worth of innovation and expertise. The only range that bears the name of our company's founder, King C. Gillette. This high-quality chrome-plated handle with a single platinum-coated double-edged blade delivers ultimate precision for edging, sideburns, and strong beard lines. Our closed comb design allows better control, while the high-quality chrome-plated handle ensures long-lasting durability. I was excited about this because Gillette hasn't made a double-edged razor, at least to my knowledge anyway, in like 60 years. So I was kind of excited. I was also a little nervous because lately, the last 15, 20 years, Gillette's been all about mass producing and making stuff as cheaply as possible and selling it for as much as possible. I think I talked about it before. The reason I stopped using Mach 3s and vibrating 4 or 5 bladed razors from Gillette was they were just horrible. You get one, maybe two good shaves out of them, and then they started pulling and yanking. I was growing the beard. It was hard to trim with them. So they were just horrible on my skin. And they cost a fortune. So I went with these, and I get a better shave, better trim, sitting to a straight fucking line with them easy, and I get way more shaves, and a blade costs pennies. I get about 10 shaves on average out of a blade, but I generally only shave here, right? Maybe a little bit here. So your mileage may vary there. You're going to get 4 or 5 at least if you're shaving your whole thing for 10 cents. So anyway, I was a little nervous getting back to this because I thought, is it going to be another Gillette product where it's cheaply made and just sold for the money? And I already took the blades out. A pack of blades came in there. And I got a couple more packs of blades for Christmas, but I didn't need the blades. I have hundreds of blades. Amazon packs of hundreds of blades for like $10. So I've used this twice now since Christmas. Once Christmas Day and once today. And I want to talk about the pros and the cons. First off, we'll look at the razor. You see, it's got KG King C Gillette on it. It's a 3-piece razor. You put the blade in there, then you put this on it. And then you screw it down. And you're ready to go. Nice razor, heavy. I like that. The weight of the razor does all the work. You don't do a damn thing but glide it over. Just let the weight of the razor do the work. Like I said, very beautiful, nice finish, nice and chromed, heavy steel. It's a steel, it's not aluminum, which I'm glad because I thought they'd use aluminum and just plate it, but it's actually steel. It's heavy steel. Well manufactured. I'm surprised. Like I said, I was worried. There seems to be no noticeable flaws to my eye anyway. The reveal is nice. The blade alignment is nice. The knurling and the screw and the knurl is perfect. I've had some where you kind of have to angle it to get it in. The head on it is just basically a clone of an Edwin Jagger. I'm not sure which Edwin Jagger, but other than the Gillette has a bit taken out here and this has it straight across almost, they're identical. Even in the, and this King C Gillette, this doesn't. This is an Edwin Jagger head. So whatever, you can only do so much innovation with a razor head at the end of the day, so that's not a big deal. I just thought I'd bring it up. It's a clone of that Edwin Jagger, and I can't remember which Edwin Jagger it was. I've got a few razors, so like I said, the reveal when you put the blade in is nice. It sits right. It gives you just the right on each side. You get just the right amount of blade, not one longer than the other. The shave is good. It's what I'd call on the high end of mild, the low end of a moderate. It's not an aggressive razor. It's perfect starter razor. You know, if it was any less aggressive, it wouldn't shave that well. But if it was any more aggressive, it would just tear your face up if you're not good with it. So it's a perfect starter razor. It'll get the job done. So yeah, that's the pros. It's nice looking. It's heavy. It shaves well, which is the most important thing. It's got a nice reveal. By reveal, I mean how much of the blade you see. I don't got a blade in here right now, but that should be equal on both sides. And it is, so it's well made that way, well machined. And it's a good price. I think it's like $30 at Walmart, so it's easy to get for most people. It's not at a lot of people's price range. So yeah, it's a good starter razor, a good razor to have. I'm glad I have it. I was curious, like I said, were they going to make a cheap product and like they usually do lately and try to sell it for a premium? And they didn't. I was surprised. The blades are nice too. The blades are, again, they're on par with like my Wilkinson sword, my go-to blade. If they were cheaper, they would probably be my go-to blade. But I can get 100 Wilkinson sword blades for $10.99 on Amazon, where 5 of these blades is like $10. So they might be gouging you a bit on the blades, but hey, whatever. Just go to Amazon and pick up other blades. Comes with 5 of them, so you can try them. They're not a bad blade at all. So now on to the cons, and I really only have one con with it. If you notice something about this razor, look at the handle. What do you notice? It's got a nice knurling here, so when your fingers are wet, you can hold onto it and get some soap on there. It's not going to fall. But then you get down to here. It is smooth as a baby's bottom. I've already dropped this twice. Because when I shave with a long, I usually use a short-handled one. But when I shave with a long-handled one, I like to grab it at the bottom and kind of let the razor do most of the work. Right? And with this, I can't do that. I've got to hold it here. And still let the razor do the work. It's not a big deal. It's just the way I do it with a long-handled one. So I've dropped it twice. That's twice more than I've ever dropped any other razor. So that's telling you something. It's not me. So the only con is that I think they should have went all the way down with the knurling, or even changed it. Maybe they wanted to be a little more fancy and do that knurling and then do like an X or a diamond knurling on it, just so you'd have something to grip onto. So be aware of that. And dropping these, generally these are going to be fine. What's going to happen is you're probably going to chip your sink. Your sink's probably porcelain like most of them. You're probably going to chip or crack your sink because this is a heavy steel razor. Luckily, I didn't. You could drop this on the floor. And if you have, clay tiles or anything like that, you could crack them. You could damage the razor. Bloody unlikely. No, you could, but very unlikely. But if you did, what would more likely than happen is it would just throw off the alignment. And you could still shave with it, but it wouldn't be a very comfortable shave. So just be aware of that if you get one, to hold it onto here where it's narrowed when you're shaving so shit won't slip. Because I can't do that with this one. Trying as hard as I can. And it's just yeah. So that was it, guys. I just wanted to do a quick little talk about this razor. It's a good starter razor. I think for anybody who wants to get into double-edged shaving, safety razor shaving, you can get it at Walmart, Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm sure in other stores in the States like Walgreens, PharmaSave, things like that, you can pick this up. And you get a few blades and try it out. You get for $25-$30, you get to try double-edged shaving, and you might like it and you might hate it. But you're not out a lot of money, and you can always just resell this for $20. Somebody give you $20 for it. So there you go. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I just thought I just want to talk about it because I like the razor. Peace, love, be good to each other.